The Dune film, which we all waited to show up at the end of 2020, has now been postponed to October 1st, 2021. It seems that there is nothing surprising with the current situation in the world, but there is one very important thing. The fact is that by the decision of the Warner Bros. Studio, all of their 17 blockbuster titles for 2021 will release on HBO Max as well as in theaters. It is this decision of the studio that has now caused a big scandal in the world of cinema. Well, the director of Dune, Denis Villeneuve, even stated that Warner Bros. Are killing the entire Dune franchise. What is happening there, and is it really so bad? Hey everyone, this is FatRussianCat out there. Yes, of course, in the current difficult time, loud scandals constantly arise in the world of cinema. By the way, who wants to always stay up to date with the most relevant and fresh news of the film industry, and not only? Right now, please subscribe to our channel, but we're on to the main thing. So, as already mentioned, Warner Bros. Recently decided to release their 2021 novelties not only in theaters, but also on HBO Max. There are several explanations for this decision. This is the unstable situation with the world of cinemas due to COVID-19, and the fact that HBO Max has not yet shown the results that its owners hope for, and in this way it is planned to attract new subscribers to the platform. But of course, the representatives of the world of cinema took this idea with hostility. At first, Christopher Nolan became a fierce opponent of cinema's transition to the world of digital subscriptions. And now, Dune's director Denis Villeneuve made an even sharper and louder statement. Let's listen up. With this decision, AT&T has hijacked one of the most respectable and important studios in film history. There is absolutely no love for cinema, nor for the audience here. It is all about the survival of a telecom mammoth, one that is currently bearing an astronomical debt of more than $150 billion. Therefore, even though Dune is about cinema and audience, AT&T is about its own survival on Wall Street. With HBO Max's launch a failure thus far, AT&T decided to sacrifice Warner Bros.' entire 2021 slate in a desperate attempt to grab the audience's attention. He wrote, "Just want to make a remark on my own that AT&T is a media giant which owns the Warner Bros. Studio, HBO Max and much more. And now Villeneuve openly accuses the corporation of killing cinema for its commercial interests. But that's not all." Then again a quote, "Streaming can produce great content, but not movies of Dune's scope and scale. Warner Bros.' decision means Dune won't have the chance to perform financially in order to be viable, and piracy will ultimately triumph. Warner Bros. Might just have killed the Dune franchise. This one is for the fans." AT&T's John Stankey said that the streaming horse left the barn. In truth, the horse left the barn for the slaughterhouse. How do you like this statement of the famous director? It seems to me personally that Villeneuve is simply desperate, and only this could make him say such harsh words. But in fact, apparently there are very good reasons for this, and with their decision, Warner are indeed putting the Dune franchise in an extremely difficult position. Let me remind that for many decades no one dared to film this complex and large-scale theme, and now, finally Denis Villeneuve not only put together an amazing team, but he actually created something grand according to the trailer. Something that, according to the director's idea, was supposed to be the beginning of the whole universe of Dune, which now may end without beginning. By the way, here we can recall an example of a blockbuster from Disney, this year's Mulan, which was also released in theaters and on Disney+. But then, largely due to the ensuing piracy, it failed at the box office, bringing the multi-million-dollar losses to the Disney company. So, of course, we wouldn't wish such a fate for Dune. Moreover, with such a development of events, definitely there can be no question of any new films. I don't know, so far Warner Bros. Haven't answered the director, but I feel that it can get very hard further.